Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming. Here today, with some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We're back in it again today for some more Chapter 5 goodness. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. Let's have a nice, chill, relaxed stream. We're in Indal. Hopefully we get Zeke soon. I think we got like a couple of quest bits to go until we get to the Zekenator in the party permanently.
The world has many amazing places in it.
True that, Tora, but you didn't need to rudely interrupt me. I've been mean, rude, unkind, and inconsiderate of you, Tora. Yes, a sign.
No more blades, no more war. What does that mean?
I could totally read that.
That, my fuzzy-eared friend, is an anti-blade protest. The refugees have really been going at it since last year or so.
Whoa, where do you come from?
This is like when the story really starts to...
Did blades do something wrong?
play with your expectations. They introduce themes and concepts you probably wouldn't expect a game with the tone and atmosphere up to now to have. This being one of them.
Grab a piece of the pie.
Therefore,
And oh my god, Pandoria's backstory. Oh my god.
That's one way of looking at it. At least.
But war is about much more than just blades and drivers.
I know that, and you know that, but that doesn't mean they're gonna accept it.
There's a lot of morally gray that they start to introduce into this game. And it really fleshes out the world and the power dynamics at play here with blades and drivers.
They fled the Gormoti War 10 years ago. But here they are, refugees still.
yes, they're a funny old lot, you know. We feed them, we water them, and this is the thanks we get. Don't these ruffians know that manners cost nothing? I swear, you lend these people a hand and they want the whole bloody arm.
It's easy to disregard things beyond your control and direct your anger at targets closer to hand.
Do you have something to say?
Not really.
Come on,
I'll
Vex,
take it,
tell me.
Rex.
More Ordain's Titan. It's dying, and everybody knows it. That's why you need Gormot.
Our
He starts to
population is
unravel
large,
why these
larger than
nations
Raya's.
are at the brink of war.
But you don't have
Learning
the
from, like, what
resources
Vandam
to
told him
support
earlier.
all those people.
You are astute for someone so young.
Us salvagers pick up more than just artifacts. I'm not daft. I know fine words alone won't change reality.
This is one of the things I love
So
about
you
Rex.
see
He's an
through you.
idealist, but also an
wrong?
idealistic realist.
I was just reminded how young you are.
Still, if it's Rex, or people who harp on about justice,
You understand he's going to need a little bit more than just some
I'm betting on Rex.
sweet words
must
to
admit-
sort this out.
I do respect the boy's drive.
I'm just stumbling my way forward.
Stumbling my way back now. Moving fast. Again, it's like, the thing with Chapter 5, it's one of my favorite chapters. Is the way they introduce all these concepts you wouldn't have expected them to introduce into the game up to this point. They start to turn the story on its head. The refugees, the driver versus blade dynamic. All these things playing at one another. Rex understanding the state of the world and why these nations are nearly at war with one another. All these things. It's important character building for him. That's why he's not just like a generic JRPG protagonist. I can't wait to make that video in totality. But it's like, there's a lot of aspects of it that's way deeper than a lot of people give him credit for. One of the things I love about this game overall is just its characterization, how it develops these characters, how it builds these characters, how these characters start off and how they build from there. What do they build from? What do they build to? Is that what they want to build to? It depends. They have a lot of, like, very interesting moments in this game for characterization. It's one of Xenoblade's strongest aspects in general, it's just how it develops characters. One of the strongest aspects in 1, 2, and 3. X, it focused a bit more on the world itself of Mira, but still.
Morag, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Rex is the one who woke up Mithra. And I think he appreciates what that means.
God, the song in the background right now.
It's just that, well, you're not doing anything to stop us. Why is that?
Because of Adam. 500 years ago, he became this great hero who we celebrate even today. But I know him only through legends. The chance to see what his blade is capable of for myself, I confess I was intrigued. So here I am.
You know I'm not Adam, right?
But you are the Aegis's driver. The second you're under Imperial control, you won't be that hero anymore.
Huh. I'm not sure I follow.
People with great power should be their own masters? Is that what you mean?
Close enough. You can interpret it that way if you like.
Even the mighty Flamebringer can be bloody hard work sometimes. Can't you just admit the real reason?
I don't like what you're implying.
I freaking love Morag so much. She is such a great character. Like, she doesn't get as much spotlight as the other characters in Xenoblade 2, but I really do love his story. She doesn't get, like, one story arc. It kind of, like, sprinkles it here and there. But what she adds to the party dynamic and the story at large is so unique and valuable. Like, she just so happens to be the character who is the Special Inquisitor, and she just so happens that, hey, I'm interested in, like, can we actually see a modern-day hero? That's what she wants to see. Do heroes still exist? Can the driver of the Aegis live up to Adam's legacy? Well, should that hero be under Imperial yoke? Because that's what her duty would be, ordinarily. But in her judgment, it's not. So she's going to tag along and just see because she's curious. She wants to be there to witness the hero be the hero. Maybe I'd like a little bit more of an individualized story for her, but what is there I do think is valuable and important to the overall narrative. It's always like, she's probably always the character that's hardest to like put my finger on as to why I like her so much in terms of the story. Maybe people arrive in Indal with each coming day. The building you see ahead is the Indaline Sanctum. Impressive isn't the half of it. How'd you like it, eh? Really makes you appreciate the majesty of the Praetorium, right? Where did you get off sounding so proud, shellhead? That's magnificent. Truly magnificent. Rooms have already been made ready for you. You'll find them to the left as you enter the sanctum. We get to stay in a big fancy building? You're an honored guest here after all. Hello, Potato Farmer. Welcome to the stream this evening. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, hello, hello to you. Well, what the hell? I didn't get a notification. Oh, thanks for having me a notification, by the way. Appreciate you. Also, hello. I guess YouTube, like, messes up with notifications sometimes. It's a bit weird, but it is what it is. You are an honored guest here, after all. Quite amazing. Glad you're here now, though. Now then, shall we go? Stream only started less than 10 minutes ago, so you didn't miss much. We had that one scene with Morag and Pyra down there, where she's just like, hey, I kind of just want to see what if the hero can live up to the legacy of Adam, and I don't think that the hero should be under Imperial yoke. So I'll accompany you, I'll do my Imperial duty, but it's also like a morbid curiosity for me. I talked for like a good 2 minutes about how much I like Morag as a character. I do kind of wish we had like a little bit of an individualized story just for her. You know, a little bit more of a more defined narrative arc for her. But what is there, I think, is valuable to her. She's probably like one of my favorite underrated characters in Xenoblade. So just like her dynamic in the party and like in various conversations, what she adds is very valuable. Lady Fan told us you would be coming. You must have endured great hardship on your journey. Please feel free to use the chambers we've prepared for you. Shall we rest? We can rest if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. Enjoy your stay. Morag really shines here. There's a few places where she shined a lot. Moradane and here.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow.
Also, I really like how she like
Nothing else.
tackles the prison break and Tantal.
Okay. Thanks for all your help.
My pleasure. Good night.
Night.
Night. End stream.
Hey, Pyra. So, Adam, what kind of a person was he?
Vex over here thinking he's sneaky.
Should I ask Mithra?
No, it's fine. I was just wondering.
Now he's getting embarrassed.
He was incredible.
Incredible.
In Mithra's memories, I mean. I knew him only very briefly before I went to sleep.
Yeah, for about
Mithra
like
can't
2
remember a
cutscenes.
more genuine, courageous person. She had never met a more wonderful man.
He sounds like a real hero.
Mm-hmm.
The way he just
I
flops
never
back in the
marked
bed.
him. A lot.
Oh, I do I? Great. Wait, what?
I suppose Mithra won't be very pleased I told you that.
Pyra, come on.
I agree with her, you know.
Smooth. Smooth. That's a thumbnail, probably. I don't really think she needed a character arc like a lot of the others because she's already someone mature and capable, and what she does learn in this journey is already enough. I do kind of agree.
Miss Fan.
It's just kind of like I would like to see a little bit more of her, you know?
Oh, has somebody got a little crush?
Because I like her as a character that
What are
much.
you doing here?
Early riser, always have.
The
to.
way Nia immediately goes into teasing Rex.
Oh, I see how it is here. I wonder what Pyra and Mithra would think.
Spicy.
Hey, no, you got the wrong. Just.
Rex, we played
Guess
Xenoblade
what?
3. We know you don't. We know she does
I
not
don't
have the
know.
wrong
I
idea.
thought she looked sad.
Oh, good morning, you two. There's still some time before your audience.
Sorry, we just woke up really early.
Define really early.
I see.
That's a pretty nice.
It's 2 in the
mural.
afternoon.
Very grand.
It depicts the creation of Allrest. They say this mural was painted long ago.
I love how you can see Mortimer on the left. The far left with the skyscrapers. I
You've been
only
looking at it
just
for a
noticed
while?
that. Oh, that's such a cool little
missing.
detail. I didn't realize
What
that
do you
the
mean by
building's
dead?
there. I always thought it was like a
My
giant
memories.
wall or something.
I know that I must have been around since
The hell's
this
that
mural
giant
was
pillar
first
in the middle?
painted, or even earlier, but
I like the
don't remember that
giant
time
whale
at all.
titan on the top right just vibing.
Well, you are a blade.
Looking like Whale Lord from
I
Pokemon.
don't know who I was or what I did. And
We do, fan.
I really
I mean,
wanted to.
Hayes, we do.
Mithra's lived for an
Shed's
awful long
one
time.
tier.
Maybe she'll know something about you.
Mithra called me Hayes earlier. Could it be possible that she met me somewhere before? Sometime in the past?
Do you want to ask her later?
Could I? Thank you very much.
No need to thank me. You helped
Rex
us to-
absolutely folding here.
Look at you going all red. I'll tell Pyra, I swear.
What? I told you it's not like that.
We'll see.
She's just watching on. I can
Hey,
actually read
relax.
lips.
You'll give yourself
I'm like
wrinkles.
5 steps ahead of you.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. It was you who told me that. Well,
Bridget's
the
such an
other
important piece of the puzzle
You mean Mithra?
for the whole, like,
Of course. It
blade
was 500
reincarnation
years ago,
dynamic
so
that goes
perhaps
on
you
here.
have forgotten.
A lot of that
Oh,
story is told through
I
Bridget.
do remember saying that. So it's true? But how could she possibly remember?
You're wondering how I could remember words from so long ago?
Yeah, it's like, that's the thing with Adam. Like, he had really good intentions, just like, in the end, it worked out, right?
You could
But
call
it
it
caused a
the
lot
diary,
of pain for Pyra and
I
Mithra.
suppose.
Because they were just,
It
like,
contains
sitting there
details about
for
Mithra's
500
life.
years, marinating
It's
in
the
the
only
thoughts
way I
that,
have
hey,
to remember.
you messed up. And a lot of people died because of it.
When we return to the core crystal, our minds are wiped clean of all memories.
Pyra can read Japanese lip
Though a
syncing.
blade's life is eternal, our
The real
afflicting
skill is to learn how to, like,
experiences as
read
individuals
World of
are
Warcraft
far
Cataclysm
fuller than
lip
the
syncing.
humans.
Where it was, like, not even
You know,
remotely
it's
accurate.
not just me. A lot of blades try to preserve their memories in journals.
Like, the whole
like
journal
this one.
dynamic here is such an interesting
Even
concept.
though
And
it's
they bring
often
it back
people.
again with Xenoblade 3, with Mio's journal.
After all, a core crystal
And she's
cannot
from
protect
Ulrest,
a
so you
diary.
wonder, like, where did she learn that from?
Usually, the volume is lost to us, along with our memories. I'm fortunate amongst blades. I'm passed down as an imperial treasure and recorded in official chronicles.
Bridget?
I don't know. where your
Bridget,
true
I wasn't
intentions
listening.
lie.
Can you go
I
back
can
5
make an
lines?
educated guess. But Rex, he is your driver. If you truly trust him,
Okay, can
I
we
would
just
advise
all
you tell
agree
him
that the book
everything.
looks like it would be from Blue Exorcism or something?
If you can't do that even for him,
Yeah, that's a dungeon
you
drop
shouldn't
from
be
Final
his
Fantasy
blade
XIV.
at all.
I just.
If you care about him, it's even more important.
Official Chronicles? The Xenoblade
I know what it's
Chronicles?
like to be afraid of rejection.
I'm still waiting for them to drop,
really
name drop
do.
Xenoblade in the game.
But
The Xenoblade!
if you don't tell him now, you're just storing up pain for later, not making it easier.
Oh, yeah. We see that pain. Don't
When you
worry
say
about it.
that,
Oh, don't worry. The pain, the
it
game has
gives
plenty
you
of pain to
look through
go.
me.
Well, we go back a long way, as you recall. And we're both blades, after all.
The game does a really good job, in my opinion, of tackling the idea of, are you the same person if you lose all your memories, or are you a new person essentially reborn? Like, how important are memories to you as a person? The game does a really good job of tackling that, 'cause it's a gray answer. Like, even Jin admits, hey, you are not the Bridget I knew. Like, she was completely different from you. But here's a little, like, here's a bone I'll throw for you. It looks like a grimoire from Black Clover. I haven't seen Black Clover yet. But if I recall from the screenshots I've seen, you're kind of right. The blue just reminds me of Blue Exorcism. A Blue Exorcist. I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Not to say anything disrespectful. Screw Amalthus. Screw him to his very core. Like, I thought Amalthus was a good villain. I grew to hate that son of a bitch right after Torna. Like, after I played Torna, I'm like, nope. Not anymore. Nope. That gloves are off. Like, I love to hate the guy. Like, seriously, he's a great villain, but he's the villain you, like, love to hate. And you love to hate. Like, I would freaking RKO him, like, across all these stairs. Down every one of them. I still can't believe that some people can't see these great characters for what they truly are. Yeah. Like, some people just can't. Like, some people absorb stories differently. It's like, okay, just gotta, like, move on. At least, I just, every time I see, like, someone that doesn't, like, really like Xenoblade 2, I just, like, am thankful for the fact that I do. You know? Like, oh, thank God that this story resonated with me this much. That makes Amalthus an even better villain. Yeah, he's a great villain, don't get me wrong. It's just every time I see him, I want to hit him with an RKO. I hit him with a stone cold stunner, a rock bottom, a people's elbow. Hit every WWE finisher on him. Hit him with a 619. Father waits above. I love how they handle this scene. How it's silent voiced. You get the sound effects, but the voice comes through the text. You see him climbing the tree. Dude's like me and two of the giants. The Dark Souls. All I got is this one torch, and there's a door. It's opening. You know, in retrospect, I really should have seen it coming that it was, like, technologically based because of, you know, the sci-fi door he just opened. Run, boy, run. You got somewhere to be. Okay, relax. They're not gonna fall off of you. It's so eerie, yeah. I love the Amalthus cutscenes. They work on so many different levels, just how much they contribute to the story overall. They made Amalthus a very compelling villain. Okay, maybe I would have brought, like, a sack that's, like, more secure than that. Like, you, like, tilt it at a 45-degree angle and all the contents just spill out. I don't know, maybe I, like, tie it down with, like, twine or something. A little bit of string, maybe. I don't know what the technological advancements of this world, but maybe we invented Velcro. Same, I just thought that gods had nice doors. That was literally my thought process as well. I'm like, oh, this place is pretty fancy, huh? Oh, man, they got sliding doors here as well? Man, we're moving up in the world. Fucking dude's chin beard could cut glass. I never paid attention to the inside of the world tree till chapter 8. Me neither.
Hi,
I have a really, like,
the Praetor. Are you?
good way of hyper-focusing on certain things and just completely ignoring others.
I am Amalthus. I understand your surprise. I imagine.
Please let me hit him with a running knee.
We heard that you were Cole's driver. Your Eminence. Sorry.
No need for formalities.
Zeke, please. Eye of Shining Justice. Ultimate Lightning Fury Slash. Please, I just ask for one thing.
Decoration, if you will. In any case, we're the same, you and I.
No, we're way better.
Aegis drivers. I consider us equals.
Dude, you turn into an Elden Ring boss fight later on. Screw you.
I feel a bit better now you've put it that way.
Looks like I have to, like, go explore a catacomb to find your ass.
You're different somehow. I seem to recall a more forceful personality.
Also, one that wasn't, like, red.
I almost forgot. Here.
Alright, relax. If an assassin was carrying a dagger like that, I don't think you need to be concerned in the first place. Relax.
This from Cole. He said it belonged to you. Please.
Oh, I used this to flush my toilet.
Cole. That brings back memories.
Amalthus' VA is underrated. He really is. He does such a good job of sounding threatening when he isn't trying to be.
Way to Elysium. Cole told us
You know what I'm saying.
that you would know the way.
Very eerie voice to give him. I love it.
To save all rest.
I think they nailed the English voice acting overall. Honestly, maybe a hot take.
What we can do until we get there, I suppose.
So soothing, but something feels off. That's exactly what I meant. Yeah.
We can all live safely. It has to
He
be real.
he sounds welcoming and all, but you can tell there's something deeper there. This also helped.
To think like you.
Like, you know, someone like upping the opacity on Mouse's like character model there really helped just make him feel like there's a secret being hidden here. We're not being told the whole story.
I believe it was because I was unworthy. Rex, I know your desire all too well. I shall help you on your quest.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Rex, relax.
No need for thanks. This may be my destiny. The reason I've lived
This
all
may be my
these years
destiny. Destiny 2, now available on Steam and Epic Game Store.
Pyra. My name is Pyra.
This
I would be
moment
honored to have a
exactly.
moment alone with Pyra.
Chapter
I'd
5
like
is
to
honestly one of my favorite chapters.
reminisce a little.
It does so much for the story overall. Subverts expectations, build a lot of character dynamics, development, locations, Indal, Amalthus.
So Old Man Cole really did know the Praetor. Who'd have thought?
Did you have to call him
Well,
Old
this
Man
small
Cole?
Place. Will Pyra be okay by herself?
He's the Praetor,
Well,
Dimwit.
she-
What's he gonna do? Eat her?
I mean, yes, like, that
Felt
guy
something
actually
weird
would.
For a second.
Like, let's not
What?
sugarcoat it, right? He actually would eat it.
Rex?
It felt like we were talking to that Malos guy.
You're imagining things.
He
You
isn't.
know he's Malos'
Listen to him,
father,
it's
and
sage
messing
wisdom.
with your head.
They not seem alike to me.
No, I know. It was just for an instant.
Well, Poppy, maybe you need a freaking
Just this
update.
one moment where I couldn't tell if we were talking to the Praetor or Malos. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well.
There are blades who are influenced a lot by their drivers during resonance. Their appearance, their personality. That's probably all it is.
Perhaps it was due to your
So I'm the
harm,
driver of
Pyra.
Zenobia and Wolfwick.
That
How
could
does
have
that look?
heightened your perception of such things.
Like the personality of both of them, do they cancel out? Also, I'm not concerned about Pyra being in there. She can literally annihilate half this entire Titan by herself.
It was painted 1,500 years ago. Even through exposure to the elements, it has never needed repair.
Like, no one
Always
like
as
thought of like
pristine
putting a
as the
glass
day it was
pane in
made.
front of it, like at all.
The technique is long forgotten.
And for any reason, just
I
let
often
the
wonder
wind
if
take
we
it.
are growing as
Just
a
Jesus
people,
take the wheel.
or in fact,
Who needs
regressing.
to upkeep this piece of art? Just let it
What do
go.
you think?
Like a Frozen song. Hi, Mithra.
Well, I'm just amazed at how little you've changed. Has nobody ever wondered about that?
I am Indaline, and the driver of an Aegis. It keeps me young.
Uh-huh.
If you say so.
Thank you, Mithra. At least she's sus
Why
of
do
him.
this now, though?
Come on, emergency meeting. Let's go.
You've never let anyone go there before, have you?
I'd airlock Amalthus on principle.
Times change, Mithra.
Calm down that
So do
Garrosh
people.
Hellscream.
That's not an answer.
Thank you. See, this is why I like Mithra so much.
I would
She
like
gets to the point.
believe There is one who can reach the
I believe
architects
you are
and
spouting
save
bullshit,
this
good sir.
dying world. Is that really so strange?
And Rex is the one.
Would you have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
Well, I didn't really have a say. He kind of just, like, touched the crystal and resonated by himself. Also, it was kind of Pyra that did the resonating. I didn't do anything. Xenoblade 2 is honestly the only JRPG that makes such a good take, has such a good take on the whole religious villain, in my opinion. I would raise you Final Fantasy 14 is at least up there with Heaven's Sword. But yeah, a lot of the times it just feels like, they're the villains, or the Empire's the villain. The Church is the villain. Okay, I've seen this before. But with Xenoblade 2, it's like, oh, okay, I see all the pieces being put in place here. All the dominoes being put in place so they can all be knocked down at the right moment. I love how weirdly relatable Amalthus is in his speech about the next generation regressing, aka TikTok challenges. Oh, God. Oh, that's what it was. Amalthus was just warning us about NyQuil chicken all along. Oh, no. Oh, no. Welcome back. How was it, Pyra? Mostly was just talking with Mithra. They knew each other before, right? Yes. Honored guests. Oh, Thad. You must be tired after today's event, so please rest here another night. What is this sleep schedule during college? Oh my god. We had like one conversation, gonna have to go take an entire nap now? Okay, that's what I like to say. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I know. So return to the sanctum. Ah, freaking my college was like, here's 3 midterms in 1 day. Cope. Hey, I walk a mile and a half down the road in a after a snowstorm with all the roads are ice to go take a freaking quantum physics midterm. Ate complete shit right outside the building, covered in snow and ice, freezing my ass off. Had to go in, probably bombed that midterm, I forgot. Actually, I think I did pretty good on that midterm. Like, oh my god, that was a series of events. No, this game, this world. Okay, we're gonna have like a 5-minute conversation, I'm gonna break for an 8-hour nap. Like, what? I need this level of synergy. Should we rest? Yes, we shall. Oh, good, Tempervantia. Nothing good happens on this freaking continent. Nothing. There's not a single thing in all of Tempervantia outside of Daggus' quest line that is good. Everything just sucks here. It's pain and misery and more pain and sadness and more pain. Also, Jin having like a Metal Gear Solid RP experience.
Pinnacle of flesh eater technology.
Okay, relax, you freaking Gundam enthusiast.
Tenacious creatures, humans.
No! Stop showing me Laura's death! No! I've been watching Xenoblade 2 Torna ending reactions like for the past 2 days. I've been listening to Moment of Eternity on repeat. Stop! No more! I tap out! It's right around here. If I was a god nearby, I'd be a little bit concerned about the following events. Like, should we go check that out? No, I'm getting the hell out of there. Metal Gear Gen, I need that crossover so badly. Oh yeah, meanwhile, back on the nap patrol.
I see. Very well. It appears Senator Roderick paid a visit to the Praetorium last night, off the record. Did you know that?
No. I haven't heard anything from His Majesty.
No, nothing else.
Why now, I wonder? I can't imagine he was just paying his respects.
He's actually very
You think
religious
it's
and a
something to
devout
do with
man.
the excavation? Temperantia?
Please don't judge
The
my
issue
man
His
on his
Majesty
faith, please.
mentioned.
Thank you, okay?
If that is the case, he must be making covert deals with the Praetorium. Curse that man.
Oh. You know, there's a few people in the Xenoblade mythos I wouldn't want to piss off. Morvag's one of them. Okay, can we all just agree that if the Orion soldiers were mechanical, they would look 20 times better? All I can think about is how to beat an Orion soldier. You move 90 degrees on them. You get to their side and they can't do a thing. Honestly, I just feel for their depth perception. Or their peripheral vision. It's when you see those suits of armor with like one slit for the eyes. You're like, how the hell do you even see through that? You know what? I would move. Honestly, I just dodge that. Jump in the water. It's too easy. This is how everyone headcanons themselves to be like an earthbender when the Fire Nation attacked. I could stop that easily. Watch. I use my superpowered laser beams. Meanwhile, Rex is just out.
But I come with an urgent request.
Urgent request just woke me up. I'll kick your ass.
Please go to the audience chamber at once.
It better be good. You just woke me up from my nap. Because of the fully red core crystal, my take on Jin's whole thing is that he's the perfected form of a flesh eater, since Minoth said that some flesh eaters gained extraordinary abilities. You might be right. The thing is, I think like the strongest piece of evidence for your lead is that we never saw Jin's like ascended form in Torna. We just never did. Like every time I replay Torna, I'm expecting to see it, but it's never there. And like that final Mallows fight would have been a perfect time to showcase it, but they didn't. So him being like a perfected flesh eater, it makes sense. Okay, the throne room here, the audience chamber, is sick.
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Mor Ardain and Uriah. Temperantia. Think of it as a buffer between the two nations. We've received word of...
Like how quickly he just cuts into the cutscene.
Mor Ardain are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing...
Oh yeah, K-Kona, brother.
...the Urian garrison.
Impossible.
Well, the two countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable. Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any
Morag.
Investigate.
Yes, you're right.
Need I remind you about Gormott?
I beg your
Like, even with His Majesty's will.
Find out what's going on. Your Eminence.
Thank you.
Your Eminence, we...
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
Hell yeah.
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry.
So Malthus basically does this to himself. Because of his flesh eater's powers, lets him kill Malthus in the... Yeah. It's one of those funny, like, turns of fate. Where it's like, it all comes full circle. Like, a lot of the times, a lot of stories and games do it very on the nose. Where it's like, okay, yeah, kind of saw this coming. But with Jin and Amalthus, it's like, okay, yeah. Jin killing Amalthus was the logical play, but the way it's done, it's just hype. Then you immediately realize, no! No, don't leave me, Jin, no! All I think about when I see the Mor Ardain helmets is that one scene from The Simpsons where it's like a World War I memorial, and all the soldiers throw their hats in the end celebration, and all the spikes just like turn down and they fall.
Have you done, Senator Roderick?
Special Inquisitor, what are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator.
Oh.
If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
Morvek better burn someone.
Understand Mor Ardain's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Again, with Chapter 5 adding storylines and plot details you wouldn't expect a game like Xenoblade 2 up to this point to have. It subverts your expectations. A war for resources.
Declaring war without His Majesty's express consent?
So who in the...
Morag!
We're here to help.
Who are these people busting in here?
This is the driver
Oh.
of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy...
Always the damn
There are
politicians.
rumors now. Wow. Am I really that famous?
I love how that's what Rex gets out of the conversation.
To repair a water tower, it's a lot.
I just build a tower, just throw some water in it, job done. Can't be that hard.
Morag? Is Mor Ardain really attacking?
Just throw a hose in it.
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
Yeah, they're attacking, Rex. Gonna need you to like, keep up with the pace here. I like how Drummock's just sitting like a good boy.
This escalates into all-out war.
Like how that's what I get out of this
timing is all
cutscene.
wrong. We can't win this fight, not now.
With that freaking weapon,
Sounds
you
like
definitely
were
can.
planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me.
Yeah, she's the Aegis. What do you think?
You're right.
No, Dromok's the Aegis.
Mithra?
In fact, there's actually Tora all
Who
along.
stands to gain from an Ardanian-Urian war?
Who gains...
Me, because I get a video game out of it.
Jin and Torna,
It's very possible.
What do you mean, very possible? That's exactly what probably happened.
Maybe
Ignore the fact that we've seen a cutscene of Jin Lidley doing it.
Master Pawn.
Poor
I wish I could
Poppy.
believe that.
Like, why'd you have to be the one to build me?
Morag, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
I mean, there's like
It's a
the
bit
driver of
late
the
for that,
Aegis in the
don't
same
you
room.
think?
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to sit back and watch.
There we go, Morag. There we go. Let's get in gear.
Morag.
Rex, this is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Screw that.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But if Tona are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But
think of it as compensation for the water tower.
Because Lord knows I ain't paying that back.
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Thank you, I try.
very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Nah, I'm going back to Lepharia. Screw all of you.
Of course. I'll accompany you.
Fan?
Fan, you just stay here. Don't worry about it.
What's
Hey,
happening in
there's
some
no
adventure
reason
right now?
whatsoever. You just stay here. You don't need to come with us. And at any point in this game, you just stay here, man the fort.
It also works against Titans.
I hear there's a nice little cafe down there in like the alleyway. Just go down there, have a nice little snack. Just stay away from Temperantia. Yeah, do me that solid, Hayes.
That I'm somehow meant to be there.
No, the hell you're not. Stay the hell away.
You.
No, 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 and no. I'll tell you where you're meant to be. In Torna, the Golden Country. Available now on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I keep doing those adverts. Parodies. Senator Roderick is here. I assume there must be an Ardanian military vessel at port. Yeah, I know. He flew here. Dude, like, grabbed a few soldiers, tied them to his arm, and flew. That's how that works. Okay, we're off to stop a war. This should go swimmingly, with as little casualties as possible. Everything will just go there. We'll have a nice little bit of dialogue. We'll open up each other to conversation and verbose debate. Maybe we'll make a little bit of a pot of tea. Or, you know, bean water. Coffee. We'll make some, you know, some snacks. Maybe some finger sandwiches. Maybe get a barbecue going as well. We'll have a nice time. We'll relax. Talk over our issues. And arrive at a nice diplomatic solution to all of our issues. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen here. Absolutely nothing. Hi, World Tree. Hi, refugee camp. Nothing bad's gonna happen here. At all. In any capacity, honestly. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go to the deli. I'm gonna buy some of this. Some, like, goulash. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Ooh, some meat. Yeah, I gotta, like, stock up for the barbecue we're gonna have. We're gonna get some, like, steaks here. Good old 20 of them. There we go. That's what we'd like to see. Now we're just gonna keep moving on. What up, Nopon? Let's go engage in some nice diplomatic diplomacy.
Hey, remind me again where we bring in this spanner.
Don't insult my boy
This
Zeke.
sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
Yeah, we kind of are.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides,
They finish each other's
I can't pretend
sentences.
This doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Foreshadowing. Story. Foreshadowing. Okay. My boy is back. And he's better than ever. Nia, you got benched immediately. My boy is back. I do have a slight issue. I do kind of need a healer. That might be an issue. We're going to tough it out, see what we can do. This is Bringer of Chaos. Okay, but roll call, Zeke, roll call. Oh, the gang is all here. Hello, Cosmos. I forgot you was only S4. We got work to do. We got work to do. Hello, Zeke. Enhance odds. Where's my freaking ether cannon? Where is it? Hello, ether cannon. Hello. We'll buy this. We'll never use it, though. Up this as well. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Now, for those who don't know, this playthrough is a secondary objective. One of great importance. I need 30,000 skill points on Zeke. I want the Eye of Shining Justice. This makes Pandoria so much better on Zeke. We are going to go for this. We are pooling every skill point we can get to get the Eye of Shining Justice. For my boy. The Chaotic Bringer of Chaos? Exactly. Oh, yes, he still has the good stuff, too. Oh, yes. Zeke, we love to say we behold him. Oh, behold, Zekeinator. Okay, I do need... Wait a minute. Before we go off, having a bit of a diplomatic situation, what we really do need to do, what we need to bear in mind, honestly, is the fact that my Zeke is level 36. I mean, 99. We're gonna need to, like, remedy that immediately, unless we want to, like, one-shot everything in the known universe. We're gonna up our level to level 40. We're just gonna do that.
Let's rest the spell.
Oh, yeah, let's rest the spell.
Shall we?
Nice and simple, like. Okay, hit don't rest. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, gonna go up to short rest. Cool 100G. Not sure if I can spend it all. Okay, there we go. Up to level 40. Really wish I could just, like, have a button to do all this for me, but oh well. Look at my strength go down. That's just sad. Oof. Oh, this is just... Oh. Zeke, my poor boy. Okay. No, I want you to go up to level 40, Tora.
Tora feels stronger.
I hope so. I gained you 4 levels.
There is still much to learn.
Yeah, you got 50 more levels to learn. Quick math.
I'm stronger than this, you know? Much, much stronger.
Yeah, because you have like nearly 6 million bonus XP. I'd hope you can be a lot stronger than this. Its power is set to rival both the Aegis and the Monado simultaneously. The Eye of Shining Justice is nothing to scoff at, nothing to write off.
Did Master Pawn rest sufficiently?
Zeke in the Xenoblade 3 picture still had his eye patch left? Yeah, exactly, because if he removed his eye patch, the world would die. It's as simple as that, honestly. If he removed that thing, everything would just turn into lightning. It'd be like that one scene from Metal Gear Solid 4. I am lightning. The rain transformed. Okay, let's do a nice little savey save. For the boys. We got the boys squad here. The boys are back in town. Rex, Tora, and Zeke. Let's do this. You're heading to Temperantia. Let me give you the warning and ride this Titan here. My entire existence is pain and suffering. Please, I don't want to be a boat anymore. Like, honestly, I feel like the people that suffer the most in this world are the Titans that have, like, fairy people around. That was a quick boat ride. Like 5 minutes away.
I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Suitable place to dock?
I don't. It wiped out an entire
If you
platoon.
dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Ah, good old Temperantia. Oh, the grinding that I did here. All those years and months ago. Oh, Battlescar Cove, how lovely. Collection point for me, there we go.
Here, fishy, fishy.
Oh yes, we got the ichthyology, or whatever the hell it's called. Oh, there's a chest over here, hold on. Mine, that's a dibs. There we go. Collect all this loot. Gonna need all of that. Yeah, we got a beta scope out of that, yeah? Not an omega scope. Not an alpha scope. Not a delta scope. We got a beta scope. Yeah, we needed that. Needed it. Absolutely needed it. There's a salvage point here? And do you think I wasn't gonna, like, christen this one in? I'm gonna drop a golden cylinder on this one.
Time for some treasure
ABXY. Oh, I messed it up! Oh, no, 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 no. Isn't Temperantia like a stingray titan? I think it is?
The smell of salvage.
Okay, relax. Relax, Rex. I love the smell of salvage.
You're all mine.
Ah, you're all mine. I'm gonna grab all this loot. Thank you. Okay, no, we're getting... No, we gotta get it right. There's no excuse here. Just do it. Just do it right. Then you don't need to worry about it. Boom them.
Hello.
Hello.
You are.
Oh yeah, modern blue gear. Trippy catfish, so we're called Jimmy Wade.
Treasure acquired.
Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Give me all that loot, all that money. There we go. That's a thing of beauty right there. Welcome Fernando Lopez to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. I always thought it was a stingray. I believe it is. Like if we look on a map, like it looks more like a manta ray than a stingray. But it definitely looks like a ray of some kind. All I know is we need to call in Jimmy Wade. On this episode, I'm Jimmy Wade, and on this episode of River Monsters, I go to the world of all rest, to the continent of Temperantia. Pirate, get out of here!
I should be able to make light work for them.
There we go. Double spinning edge. Oh yeah, there we go. That's where we like having all the driver combos on freaking Tora. Busted, busted. Busted, busted. There we go. Boom. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. The damage we just did. Woo! I kind of missed the Titan-based stuff 1 and 2 had in 3. I do agree. Like, 3's world was, like, way more toned down, but it had some nice references to it. I loved seeing the Mechonis hand in the desert. I thought that was a really nice touch. But, like, the big dynamic set pieces that 1 and 2 had, I just didn't really feel that they were all that present in 3. But 3's world had its own charms, honestly.
But what does the QT stand for?
Quixotic tutelar.
That's how you pronounce that? It's Quixotic Tutelar?
But think it's something very cool and powerful.
In my experience,
I like how optimistic Poppy is about it. Poppy, you just keep dreaming there. But it's kind of like a mainline Xenoblade stable to have Titans. Yeah. Well, it did have Titans. Like, it had Oriah. And the snowy place apparently was Gormot's head. But it was not, like, as in your face as 1 and 2 were. That's one of the things I loved about 1 and 2's world, in all honesty, though. Was just how, like, big and imposing and unique it was. It's something I hope to go back towards when Xenoblade 4, whenever they make that. Z, what? How'd you die? I forgot you had, like, 2 HP. Here we go. Torva, you could have, like, launched him in the air. Please go to Mithra! Oh my god. There we go, here we go. Here we go. Anchor shot! Here we go. Now for the piece of resistance! Spam to win! Woo. Woo. Welcome back to the land of the living, Zeke.
Come out, come out.
In my experience.
In your experience, what? I would like to hear the rest of that story. Maybe a mix of the Titans and the grounded-based stuff, yeah. I think I'm fine with that. I feel like 3 just, like, slightly over-relied on having Uriah and the Mechonis Sword as a set piece. Like, one of the things I love about Xenoblade is just the visual variety you get. You do get that in Xenoblade 3, don't get me wrong. But, like, I do really miss, like, going to the various zones of the Mechonis and the Bionis. All the different Titans. Like, barely anything beats, like, going into Uriah and seeing all the Symphonias. Like, that's an undefeated visual, in my opinion.
Over there.
It's so high up there. That and Gormott, Sator Marsh, Erithzy, honestly, Erithiacy as well. Let's get behind a rock. And everyone died at the end.
Everyone, okay?
Rex, we just got shot by, like, 20 million laser beams. What do you think? Oh, good, round 2. See, these people have the idea. Run away from it.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back,
We leave.
there's an Ardanium drive mechanism. If we can...
We hope that we can
somehow
sink
sever the
Temperantia
cable's
below the
connection to
surface.
each leg, its energy supply will be cut off.
Oh my
It'll
god,
stop.
this boss fight.
Lady Mithra,
Oh, this boss fight's so freaking brutal.
Good plan.
Oh
Sure,
no, I remember
that
this.
sounds like a feat
I
of nature.
might
That
need
is,
Nia back in the party for
if
this.
we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
Maybe in 4 you can walk out of the
instruction
Titans in the outer
manuals.
part of the world and see how truly
It's my
massive they are. That'd be
job to know
cool.
these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids.
I didn't need to hear that. It's like
The gas it
literally
makes is completely
powered by its
unstable.
thoughts.
The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands.
Me
There
after I eat some
was an
beans.
accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that.
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines, destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
This is the most Metal Gear plot line ever.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Vaporized bodily fluids or whatever the hell.
Control center
Sounds
is
like a thought to
protected by
me.
10 layers
Ish.
of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But
Just the freaking Titan
armor is
absolutely
limited.
ripping ass.
It
And just
doesn't
shooting out all these
entirely
lasers.
cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
Like, Jin is actually, like, spoon-feeding the Titan Chipotle right now. How the entire ground shook at that thought.
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out.
I've already done 20 million
We'll be able to
calculations.
jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom.
Thus,
of
the
cliff.
Titan weapon reminds me of Gallum from Smash Bros. Ultimate. Thank you.
I'll take care of it.
Fan?
Fan, you're supposed to be back on
I'll stop the
Indol.
Titan moving.
No.
While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you... Alright then. But you better be careful.
She
Don't
won't
worry.
be.
I will.
Then let's go.
Like how Gramps is holding on tight as if he's going to contribute anything to the upcoming engagement. Oh, good. A nice little pool of lava and molten rock and ash. Oh, lovely. Oh, good. Some more.
No! We lost the upper hand.
No, not today. Move, 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 move. Oh. There we go. Trigger the cutscene.
Almost there.
We're almost there.
Ah! We can't get closer.
Allow me.
Fan!
My god, she's Naruto running.
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Hold on, she got like instant transmission or something? What was that? She phased from one area to the other, get it? Okay, what is this AoE?
Now, let's move.
Yeah.
I love the confidence every member of the party had, especially Tora, that they could make that jump.
An independent defense
The winds of
mechanism.
time, yeah, that's a nice little
Ardanian
detail.
Technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Rich later, fight now.
Mood, honestly. Like, Nia has some of the best lines of dialogue in this entire game. Honestly, just her one-liners are undefeated. Okay, we're probably gonna, like, wipe repeatedly at this. I'm forewarning all of you right now. This was a wall for me when I did my New Game Plus playthrough a while back. It took me so long to realize you have to do this. Like, the amount of time that it took me to realize I had to do this. I just need Zeke and to not die horribly. I no longer live in fear. Well, I do, so I'm gonna need Zeke not to die. There we go. Come on. Here we go, here we go. Oh, no. No, no. Ray of light, ray of light. Come on, work with me here, work with me here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We just need to break this thing. Oh, God. Okay, we managed to make it out of phase 1. We made it out of phase 1. Good, good, good. This is why we love our Welsh cat. Oh, queen. Like, she does a ton of stuff in the world. She's, like, up there with Tora in terms of being useful.
It stopped.
Oh, my God, we beat phase 1.
Seems like
Woo.
it.
We were down for a little bit there, but we weren't out. Rex clutched it. Buzzer beater 3.
Jin.
Hi, Jin.
I knew it.
So this is Jin.
Shameless plug. Go watch my video about how I gush over Jin for like 20
As
minutes.
envoy of Praetor Malthus,
Came out a couple days ago.
I am bringing you into custody.
Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna work there, Hayes.
That you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything.
The amount of emotional torment Jin's probably going through right now, knowing that Hayes is with a Malthus now,
And you, Aegis.
and she doesn't even know
Don't you dare stand
the
there,
problems with that.
acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
I forgot this is where you
It's very
revealed
simple.
what that was revealed.
I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
See her smile one last time. I love the little, like, friendship that Jin and Malos have. It's so
I don't
good.
think it's as simple as that at all.
The jump. Oh, the land? Okay, that was clean.
You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
It hits so much harder after Torna. Oh my god, it really does.
He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna until it fell in the war.
I wonder who made it fall, huh?
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
Thank you, Jen.
A blade?
It fell, said the
There
girl
were
who
none
sank it.
stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin? What changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Tuh! Counter offer.
Mine.
What if it was your fault?
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still.
She knows exactly the problem.
So that's it.
Laura. It always goes back to Laura for Jen. I think Jin's hands were shaking. Oh, I didn't notice that.
That core crystal.
Flesh Eater!
That color. It's like blood.
Thanks, that's what red is. Really appreciate that insightful wisdom there.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as
Jin,
you are a blade,
no, don't do this. I can't no.
to escape its clutch.
Hayes, I love the confidence, but it's really misplaced right now.
Was that?
Go ahead and try.
Yo, he did the move that Noah does. Is this Noah from Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Hey, the whole gang. Can you stop having Pyra be the default, please? Oh, thank God someone toppled him. Who launched him in the air? I love you. There we go. Double spinning edge. No. Oh, no. No, Jin's combo. I forgot about that. Oh, thank God he's doing the... He's actually doing it. Oh, good. We got off easy there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is what we like to see. Little bit of cooperation. No. What the... I just got obliterated. What was this? Tora, resurrect me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Knock him down. There we go. Beautiful. Woo. Woo. Tora with the clutch save there. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there.
How? How is he still moving?
Brings him pain, and you can actually see it in the cutscene. How his hands were shaking.
It's working. His powers are certainly limited now.
Yeah, it's a lot to process for him right now, especially with Hayes being here.
In history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
Yikes. No, Jin, no! No.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Heavenly Disrupt is way too broken. It's so strong on Ring of Chaos. No, I forgot they did that cut. The hard cut to Laura there is so mean. I wonder if she, regains all of her memories as a blade right before she died. If that's one of, the properties of it, because, I imagine all the data's in disarray.
Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do?
Why have you done this?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
Not true. Dromok will be planted on a wall in Xenoblade 3, thank you.
Yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indal control all the core crystals?
Boom! And he lays the bomb out there.
They enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indal decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world.
I'm gonna need some exposition and maybe a chapter 8 for this.
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back.
The question that sticks with Rex till chapter 9.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
The beginning of so much character development for Rex begins here. Yo, it's Lucky 7.
What?
Go for the kill.
Hey, now's our chance.
Thank you, Zeke.
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
Zeke, swap to Cosmos and absolutely unload on him.
What?
The hell was that?
It's Akos.
Akos, how did you just sweep in like a giant
Ready?
dark sunbeam? Like, where did that come
Who
from?
says we're going to let you go?
There you go, Zeke. Unleash the eye.
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the?
No, we gotta look at another 5 chapters.
How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon.
Get it? Because Titans used to be blades.
Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it.
He
Bye.
genuinely doesn't know what to say. Exactly. Like, he doesn't have the answer. He doesn't even, like, know an answer to give right now. Oh my god, this thing. Okay. Buckle up, people. We got a boss fight to fight. Now we fight the core. Get freaking... Freaking Piper. Yep. Anchor shot. Okay. Launch one with Photon. There we go. Nice little beat. Nice little chunk of damage. Double spinning edge. Rolling smash. The freaking missiles. Oh god. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Topple. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, there we go. Thank God for Cosmos. Oh, yes. Whew. Okay, now we go Gamma Ray. Here we go. Launchy, launchy. Oh, yeah, look at the damage fly. Oh, with Cosmos is... Okay. That was mean, rude, and inconsiderate. I forgot it had that mechanic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot it had that mechanic.
The wind is my mate.
I don't want to know what your mate is, Rock. Tora, did you have to fall and go down to 1 HP? Was that a necessity before the boss fight? Or did you really need to go to that level? Piper, get out of here. At least Tora can, like, full heal himself. Hello? Come on. Topple! Hello? No, just not today. We're just not vibing with that decision. Come on. Topple. There we go. There we go. Woo. Gamma Ray. Let's go. So far, so good. So far, so good. No. I forget what the trigger is for that move. You gotta, like, not do something, I think. Come on, we can do this. Launch it. Boom, boom. Okay. Boom. Get in. Ooh. And the lesson learned today, people, stream chat, is just have overpowered blazing accessories. Didn't even need food. Oh, God. Rex has to emotionally break for a minute here.
I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But
the really messed up thing is that through Jin's perspective, he was freeing her from a cycle of, like, memory loss and pain.
I'm just as weak as I've always been. Jin, what happened to make you like this?
Find out next time in Xenoblade 2, Torna, the Golden Country.
Is that?
That's an issue.
Orion army. So many of them. What?
Xenoblade 2 has such a body count. Yeah. Like, you don't Like, you forget how big the body count actually is.
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
I got an idea. Let's turn on the blade weapon here. We turn this on, wipe everyone out, then there'll be no war. Yeah, 5-head.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on.
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
It's only like 7 ships. Nothing to worry about.
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
Oh, Vex is getting
Don't care
serious.
if we're not going to make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait.
Hi, Indol. Indol just sweeping in. Hey, don't mind if I do. I'll just stand right in the middle of this giant war that's about to kick off. There was a period of time in my first playthrough because of this scene where I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe he's not a bad guy after all. Guy swooped in, ready to broker a peace agreement. Chapter 5, Masters and Slaves. Already lost Vandam and now Hayes. He learns a lot through character death. Because Xenoblade 2 handles character death very well. It never feels like it's for cheap emotional responses from the player. It always adds to the story, adds to the character development. It's a pivotal plot point. And when a character dies, it feels unique and it feels effective. They don't overdo it, where you're like, oh, any character can die now. That's tension. That'll make it more engaging. No. When character death happens, it's like, oh, things just got serious now. And that's how I like how character death is handled with Xenoblade 2. It doesn't feel overused. It doesn't feel underutilized. Chapter 6. Wounds. Champion the wounds of Azeroth! Oh god, this scene! Hi, Laura.
You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took?
Oh look, it's that guy we fight 3 times in Torna.
I stole it from the
Again, with themes that you don't expect Xenoblade 2 to tackle after the first, like, couple of chapters. Because this game gets freaking dark. And realistic.
Please, she's barely 10 years old.
Silence! Stay out of it!
Oof. Come on, Jin. It's time to slice and dice.
It'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
There you go, Jin. Puts the sword away. Bury the light deep within.
From now on, I'll protect you.
Oh, that line.
I'll keep you safe. Always.
No, Jin, no.
My name is Jin.
Cue a moment of eternity.
What's yours?
My name is Jin. What's yours? Laura. Croft. It'd be a cool religious figure in a JRPG. Yeah, that, like, got subverted.
You alright?
Hey, look, it's Dollar Store Mumcar. Oh my god, you're so right. He really is. He even kind of looks like Mumcar if you, like, squint a little bit. Oh no.
At risk.
There's still...
Dude's the great value Mumcar. Oh no.
Is that part of your dream, too?
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
In the end, this hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own?
Mouse is such a good character, my god. He's questioning his own existence. His own upbringing.
Jin.
He was brought up because of a Malthus. Malthus influenced him.
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He just doesn't. He doesn't have the answers. So you have a computer program called Logos.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps we're not so different after all.
God, the dynamic between Mallows and Jin is so underrated. It's one of my favorite dynamics in the entire game. How they went from enemies in Torna to, like, they understand each other because they both don't feel like they have a purpose. Or that they're in a world that's out to get them. Hello, Super Mario. Welcome to the stream this evening. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you have enjoyed your time. Hope you enjoy your time here. Probably go for a little bit longer. The first example of a human Jin gets to witness right after its awakening. Yep. And he immediately has to, like, dust him off. His faith in humanity already goes right down after he's awakened again. Yes, but he also has Laura, so that, like, helps, like, stave off those, like, thoughts for quite a long time, because he has Laura there to ground him. To have him care about something and someone. Make way for the king! Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Mallows is the most near character in the entire series. I'll fight on that hill, unless I think of someone else. Well, Jin's up there because of 9S, but...
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor or Malthus is here in person. And who's going to
the big cheese, the head honcho.
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, architect, damn it. Quit your grumbling, mate.
Ah, yes, the cycle of
This
war.
is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs.
Ah.
CO says jump, we jump.
Hey guys, we're just minions, right? Absolutely, yep. We'll probably die on a battlefield, never be known. We don't even get a name for our subtitles. Morning, folks. Everyone sleep well? Not a wink. Orion armor is so dumb. Here's my thing, though. If the Orions were, like, purely mechanical... Like, if they were automatons, they would look 100 times better. But the only thing I can think of when I look at them is, like, how annoying it must be to move around in that. Dude, you, like, lean forward at least 5 degrees, you're done. You're just falling over, you're going full turtle, you're not going to be able to get back up. Like, you'll straight up need, like, life alert. Like, to be able to, like, get back up. Like, oh my god. Like, at least design the armor in such a way where, like, if you fall over, you'll be able to get back up on your own 2 feet. It reminds me of, like the sports festival like my high school had. And we had, like, where one of the events was sumo wrestling. But we had, like, these inflatable sumo suits. The one I had barely even fit me. But, like, so I had, like, I had to have it, like, halfway on. And as I was trying to get it on, because it was, like, a really tight fit, because, like, I have big legs, right? So I get in, I fall over on the thing, and I just could not get back up. Like, it was the dumbest thing ever. Absolutely bodied everyone in sumo wrestling, though. Your boy came out on top. In fact, I have a little bit of a conspiracy theory. I think I dominated so much that they literally canceled the event for next year and the years after. Because after I sweeped the entire thing, they never did sumo wrestling again. Ever. Like, I felt proud of that. That was my big contribution to high school. I think I'd be perfectly capable of finding my own way. And Mithra's meant to be attending too, right? Apparently, yes. See? We might as well all head over. Are you done? Oh, I should have shouted out, get done, after I body slammed someone. That would have been hilarious. I guess you're right. Let's go, then. Okay, we're moving off to have a negotiation, a bit of a dialogue. See, this is what I was talking about right before we went to Temperantia. We just sit down, get some, like, tea, coffee, some nice drinks, some finger sandwiches. I can go for a nice cucumber sandwich right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, on occasion, they'll slap. So get some barbecue, food, drink, be merry, we have some nice negotiations, we go for world peace, we'll all be good here. Yeah. Just that easy. Where the hell is this freaking room again? Oh yeah, it's like off to the right here. What up, Sinella? Through here's the venue for the Summit of Nations. I must apologize, but entry is forbidden to all but the official representatives of each nation. Well, that's mean, rude, and inconsiderate. I'm the Aegis driver, so I'm kind of like representing everybody. So, yeah. Bridget and I will proceed to the summit. I'm coming with you. So are you, Mithra, remember? I guess. Rex is gonna buy up all the rest of the economy. Like, buy every piece of industry on Indol, like the only place we have left. Not sure I like it, but I suppose I have to play my part in this all this as well. Right, head back to our chambers, but the others didn't wait for us. Oof. Main protagonist getting sidelined. Oof. Be careful in there, okay? Don't worry, I'll handle this just fine. Plus, I can eradicate everyone within a 10-mile kilometer. The politics, man, I love Xenoblade 2 so much because of this. It tackles it very well. Like, the negotiations feel real. Like, the concerns that each side bring up, like, okay, I can see where you're coming from.
To this ceasefire, Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago...
350 years ago?
...to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening.
Exactly, because you people are freaking stupid.
But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Yes, you're both dumb.
Naturally.
The political structure of this game reminds me so much of One Piece. I need to get back into One Piece. I finished the episode I was on. Yeah? Probably watch another episode or two tonight.
Acting chairman of the Argentum.
Nira, on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Me, clearly. Oh yeah, the Tantalese representative, my boy Zeke. Oh yeah, say his name. Say... No. Say my name.
Crown Prince, the prodigal prince of Tantal.
Morveg's just proud. Like, ha, that's our Zeke. Our Zeke. Trade offer. I get Zeke. You get my admiration.
What a spectacle. Seems the
Hi,
praetor
Mikhail.
has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered
Good
here.
point.
It'd make things easy later. The way to the world tree must first be opened.
How the hell did you all get up there? You, like, jumped really high?
Wiping out mankind is the
Like,
easy
there's a
part.
teleport situation going on here? Did you, like, drive something up there?
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Ozikaivus, Bronev, Tantal, Van Gunbu, the chaotic bringer of chaos, the wielder of the eye of shining justice,
He always is.
the driver of Pandoria, driver of Cosmos,
Annihilate mankind,
driver of Zenobia,
and then
prince of the Tantalese,
kill.
the breaker of chains. We just need to give him as many titles as, like, Daenerys had.
Now, it seems
The Flex King,
Morardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter.
the pumper of iron.
I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
Goo goo
For
gaga.
conducting investigations
Never mind.
into the cause, it cannot be
I
denied.
always forget how deep
that
his voice
weaponry
is,
belonging
like,
to our
shockingly.
forces was discharged against Uriah.
These three remind me of
Regardless of
Sasuke's
any
squad in the
possible
Kage
reason
Summon
and
arc.
circumstance,
I
we are
really like
prepared
that
for
arc. Like,
recompense for this
Sasuke
grave offense.
obliterated everyone there. That was such a good watch.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your majesty at all.
True, I'm innocent.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established.
There are witnesses.
Exactly, Malthus. Let's just cut through this
And that would
political bullshit. Yeah, we all know the answer. Oh yeah, time for some truth to be spoken. Because Zeke is here.
What a preposterous notion. The people you
Niall's
speak of are
actually
merely a
unironically
terrorist
18 years
group.
old, I'm pretty sure. I think he
How
is?
could they possibly command that
I
measure
forget
of
where they
force?
mentioned that.
I, Ozzy
Ozzy
swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Can confirm ex-chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies.
Never knew it
in
coming in
force,
clutch.
And in great number. Yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus,
The edgiest Xenobro of them all.
5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, has confronted
God, I
us
love
both.
Zeke so much.
And if my word is not enough for you,
That bag of ass cheeks, I mean... She needs like an entrance theme here. Like, on this day, I see clearly.
A blade?
There you go. Now you're connecting the dots.
this is another Aegis.
Another
named
one.
Mithra.
DJ Khaled.
Her, surely.
He is another Aegis. His name is Alvin. Or Alvis. I always get those two mixed up.
Driver.
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater.
That's a salvager.
But that is not
Dude
the
grows
matter
up to
we
be
are
a
here to
Giga
discuss,
Chad.
Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
Meanwhile, Rex is just staring out the window.
6 o'clock already.
Blaring like Linkin
Mithra's
Park,
been in there.
Evanescence,
a
My
long
Chemical
time,
Romance,
We've just got to trust them.
3 Days
They're dealing with
Grace,
the leaders of whole nations.
Dartrey. He's
It seems
definitely
like
playing
there's anything
Dartrey
you
right
and me
now.
can do to help.
Actually, scratch all of that. He's listening to exclusively Dartrey. There's not a doubt in my mind. Dude's blaring 18 years.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting.
He's an Aegis. Thanks for that.
I'm pretty sure
Rex was
he's damaged
already a
his
Chad in
legs.
2, but becomes even better. Yeah, he's a Chad in 2, but he becomes a Giga Chad in
The
Xenoblade 3.
wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal
Oh,
is
yeah, you
easy.
did kind of like fuck him up a bit.
He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
The horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Which I'm in favor of, because I get a cool boss fight out of that.
goal is simple.
Like, I want another one of those like fights we got at the end of Xenoblade 2 tournament. That was awesome.
Humanity in its entirety.
The giant mech fight in the background.
Why would anyone desire that?
Did you not see that mech fight? It was
Perhaps
awesome.
He doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
Thanks, Amalthus.
All of this is my responsibility.
Truer words have never been spoken in all of Xenoblade.
Whatever do you mean?
Literally, everything wrong that happens in Xenoblade 2 goes back to this
who
fucker.
awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I still am.
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books.
We just covered it up with marker
I was a
and
fool.
ink. Tons and tons of ink.
It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos.
You think? Dude can wipe out a continent by, like, flicking his wrist. The hell he gonna care about, like, some rule of law?
The time may have come to lift that restriction.
Everyone cleared out. We're gonna lift the restriction? Yeah, okay, cool. Meeting
I
adjourned.
appreciate this.
don't think you've earned my
Oh,
trust.
sweet. I get to bang someone from chat.
But since Rex
Okay,
is
here we
going to
go.
Elysium, their paths are bound to
There we go.
cross.
Goodbye, bot.
That's all.
Boomed him.
I'm
Just like
surprised
Malus did that one
you
Titan.
seem so devoted to the boy.
It's always a...
It's for both our sakes.
It's always a test of wills when it has to, like, I have to ban one of those bots.
you
Because
are
for some reason they
Malus.
put, like, make a
Who's it
moderator
you're looking
and
for?
ban this user. Or, like, mute the user from the channel. Like, right next to each other. So I'm like, I know one of these days I'm gonna accidentally, like, mod a bot. And it's gonna, like, be a rough day for me. Like, I'm gonna take an L on that day. Like, a little bit better. Yeah, I slept for, like, 16 hours straight. Fan state funerals to be held today is not. Oh, God, this scene. Oh, no, fan's funeral. Oh, this scene's brutal. You're going, right, chum? It would be wrong of me not to. Ciola's Plaza, not very far away. Time to go, quick, quick. Master Pond's so bossy sometimes. Oh, this scene is so rude and mean. To my senses and my emotional well-being. Honestly, Xenoblade in general is just rude to my emotional well-being. So much foreshadowing, so much. It's one of the things I love about Xenoblade 2, like New Game Plus playthroughs. You always find something new. Okay, everybody, get ready. This is about to be brutal. I was gonna pop a couple of antacids, so don't mind me.
I guess they did call her a goddess.
I love this exchange right here between Nia and Mithra.
Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from
Joe Mark's just like, do I have to be here for this conversation?
More her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates?
Either that or he's salivating at the thought of a biscuit after this.
So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
You're not in pirate form, so you can't burn anyone. Haha, outplayed.
It's weird though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? No,
Vex feels so guilty for her death. The way he processes death in this game is such an interesting way to do it.
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one
Like, a
way I
lot
know
of his
for a
character is
dead
built
blade to
around
keep its
death
physical form.
and how he copes with it, how he, like, deals with it.
River Minnow? I mean Cole.
Because
He's a flesh eater.
think of it like this. You can argue he probably blames himself for Vandam's death as well. He could have left beforehand, but he didn't. He stayed.
I can say
And
that
it kind of had to make Vandam, like, sacrifice himself to save Rex. And now Fan Lenorn died.
core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
And still Smiley got smile through the pain sometimes.
How is it different?
What Rex is doing.
If a blade shares its
Clearly
power
not
with
smiling
another,
right now, though.
its shape changes in a uniform fashion.
Okay, I always mess
In
this
our
bit up.
case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But fans isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
And this is when all the doubts that I had that, oh, he might not be the villain. No, they all faded away. That dude's the villain. It was quite the grand funeral ceremony. Like 10 people there. It spoke volumes so as to just how much Fan was loved by her people. Rex is just staring into the great beyond. The goddess of Indol won't be an easy position to replace. Hey, Rex, what are you going to do from here on out? Well, if we're going to reach the World Tree, we'll need the Praetor's help, but... Ah, Master Rex, there you are. Praetor Malthus wishes to speak with you. He's waiting in the audience chamber. Oh, that's perfect timing, then. Maybe he wants to talk about the World Tree. Afraid I cannot say. There's only way to find out. Let's get ourselves on over to that audience chamber, then. The Minoth Cole she mentioned here is the same guy we used in Torna. Yeah, so... Minoth is that guy from Xenoblade 2, who is also Adam's blade. You know, the guy with the dual guns. He ages because he becomes a Blade Eater. Or a Flesh Eater, I forget which one. I always get those two mixed up. He becomes a Flesh Eater. And eventually he grows older, and he becomes the Cole of this game. But he doesn't become, he always was, but he takes the name of Cole. But yes, they're the same person, Fernando. Honestly, the reason why I think of Rex when I think of a Xenoblade protagonist, there's so many little things about Rex as a character. Where if you go broad strokes, right, some people might write him off as a generic JRPG protagonist. Right, like, I can see that, because you guys kind of, like, give off the vibe, especially early on. But there's so many little bits of story that they do over the course of the game. Where it elevates his character so much, in my opinion. Like, the way he reacts to the world, the way he overcomes grief, the way he overcomes all this death, the way he interacts with the partners, the way his, like, ideals and optimism is forged and refined over the course of the game, the way he comes up with the answers for Jin. Oh, thanks, not a problem, Fernando, anytime. Flesh Eater is the blade with human, Blade Eater is the human with blade. Right, thank you. Why is he T-posing on us? He's praising the sun.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
Yes, about 5 seconds. I want financial compensation.
Not really. What were you doing?
I was Fortnite dancing. Imagine a Malthus just busting out the meanest gritty of your life.
Resonance success rate. Bonding with the crystal carries certain
I could see it.
You understand.
You know how, like, Persona does, like, those dancing all night game spin-offs? Like, rhythm games? I need one for Xenoblade.
Power was awakened in me.
So,
that Star Wars Connect game, that the music rhythm game there. I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo. I need that song, but for a Malthus. I'm a Malthus, I'm a Malthus, Malthus.
Come with me.
Splatoon 3, Deb? Yeah, that's exactly what a Malthus needs to do. And you need, like, the Splatoon song, like, I'm a squid, I'm a kid, I'm a squid. Like, you have to have that song blaring as he just dabs repeatedly. Ink flying everywhere.
Correct. Behold.
That'd be so cursed. The thing that would be really cursed
I imagine you are already aware, but this is all red.
Is when Grams hits, like, the floss. When Grams flosses, it's over.
Moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the great void.
Yes, we were there.
This void.
Ophion kind of, like, kicked that shit in.
Years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway.
Just came in and got whiplash. Welcome to the stream, Danny. Hope you enjoy your time here. Yeah. I swear we don't normally talk about Graham's Fortnite dancing in Xenoblade 2. We had a bit of a tangent, if you will. Granted, I think I caused the tangent, but still.
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
For all vesting its entire game before Chapter 7, it does such a good job of raising questions you want answers to, and you get pretty much all the answers. It's so good. How they lead you on, but in an engaging way. Also, the artifices in this game are freaking awesome. Like, Ophion is such a cool concept. Like, just a robot and a giant snake robot. Like, how much more can I ask for? Also, Siren in general.
Someone must have revived it.
Like, someone realized I like giant monsters that you can live on, like Titans. And then threw a bunch of mech warriors in there. I'm like, okay, I love it.
Ophion one directive.
One direction?
To ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War.
Xenoblade 2
So,
boy band
an
side
obstacle
quest
was
chain
created,
when?
The Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said,
Because we have
mankind
robots and weird,
is
cool
regressing.
elemental magic. It's such a mashup of like aesthetics, and I love it.
Only one
The Han Solo song from Malthus, yeah, I need that. I need that immediately.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family.
Not gonna lie, I thought Zeke was about to say the Omegaverse. I was gonna be very confused there for a second.
Your quest is to set forth
Ophion's pretty
reasons,
nice
correct?
design-wise. It's hard to mess up a giant robot for me. Like, I'm very easy to please in that regard.
I would ask you
Like,
to
big
reach
robot's cool.
Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there.
I'm a Malthus. I'm a Malthus. Malthus.
Once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
Like, can we all agree that if Xenoblade 2 had a boy band, that Dromok would play like the triangle or something? Zeke would be on the guitar. We all know that. That's like that's a layup, honestly. Like, he'd shred that thing. I would say Rex would be lead vocals because he's the protagonist, but I'm not convinced that it wouldn't be Tora. Never mind, Tora would be on the drums. No, never mind. I had to correct myself right there. Tora would 100% be on the drums, or Poppy would. Because we'd like include Poppy just for the hell of it. Because she would like ask to like join, we just like cave immediately. So Zeke, you're going to be guiding us to Tantal, right? Sure I am. Oh god, Tantal. This game just goes from like emotional torment to emotional like execution. Let's head back to our chambers before we talk about it. This isn't exactly the place for discussing stuff. Back to our rooms, got it. Tantal is such an emotional journey. Oh no. It's rough and rude and unkind. Malthus, what are you accomplishing right now by just sitting there? To reach Elysium, we must first stop at Ophion, the beast that carved the Great Void. And Ophion's directive was issued from Tantal, Zeke's homeland. I always forgot that's the reason we go to Tantal. I always forget. Tantal is my favorite Titan. It's up there. It's such a cool location. I will say, finding my way to go from the city all the way down below, I always get lost, so it loses a point for me on that point. It's so beautiful, yet so harsh. The music, though. Oh. I'm so bad at remembering music. I couldn't tell you what the beat of the song was. All I know is that I love the song. Prepared envoy documents for you, so you may enter as representatives of Indal. Yeah, those don't do much. I'm not gonna lie to you, Malthus. That does, like, next to zero for us. It's so beautiful, yet so harsh. I am such a sucker for, like, the first two Titans we get. Like, Gormott. Like, I'm a sucker for, like, giant, open, hilly plains. Like, that aesthetic is just my vibe. Like, I love Gormott so much. Especially when you first, like, saw that vista of all the plains. So beautiful. This giant Gormott head. Orion with all the Sophronias and the light coming in through the... like, the membranes, I guess, like the skin. A bit morbid when you think about it. But Tantal's so beautiful. Indal is actually really cool as well. I love Indal in general. I mean, Leftheria, like, I love every location from Xenoblade 2. The amount of choirs in Xenoblade 2 are not beaten. Is that, how many choirs do you want? Yes. I want one more than that can be possible. Even 3 doesn't get close to the amount of magnificent choirs. Yeah, but 3 gets to you like in other ways emotionally. And musically. I'm just realizing how they like paved the road here, like these cobblestones. Like, do we go for the 90-degree angle here? Oh my god, I went the completely wrong direction. Okay, ignore that. We meant to go down the stairs. There's actually a rocky training montage. By the way. Just a rocky training montage. Nothing to worry about. We're gonna go back up there. Go back to where we actually need to go. CRP in the building! Oh, CRP, you changed your name. Hello, Connor. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Always good to see you in the stream. Most memorable choir in 3 at its best is the Mobius theme. When I think of Xenoblade 3, the only thing I can think about is that freaking ending theme. Oh! It's so good. Also, the theme that plays in Chapter 5 in the jail cell. Oh, it's so clean. Okay, let's move on over here. Hello, Sanctum Chambers. Amalia. We prepared your rooms, yes. You know what? We had another conversation. We're going to need to call it a day. GG's. We need to go sleep. Just sleep it off.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
Oh, a cheeky spot of walking.
Traveling with Shell, you. Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Damn right you do. 100% you make a fantastic ally.
Bet we shipwrecked by
Not
tomorrow.
a doubt in my mind. We're not going to be shipwrecked. Z.
We're all gonna die.
Hey,
Any plans for God of War streams this weekend?
Torna concerned
About
you
that.
too.
Oh, right after this cutscene, I got a little bit of an announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a little bit of an announcement
I
for
don't
you
know
all.
about those clans, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from...
I love the story of
the hero
Tantal
of
so
Torna,
much.
who escaped its destruction.
How especially Zeke's story as well, like overcoming like his family heritage and all that.
That's right.
The banter in 2 is my favorite in the series, bar none. It's easily my favorite.
Featured. Most peculiar.
How he goes from thinking he's like a descendant of Adam, he takes so much pride in that, and it's absolutely subverted. Like every person that thinks they're Irish and takes a 23andMe test and realizes like maybe like 2% Irish at best. Like same vibe.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Why did we awaken
Because
Hayes?
her
You know
power
what?
was
That's a
of
good
great use to
question.
me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary.
I had to steal
in
her
driving
core
them
crystal.
back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any
I love how
others?
Mithra just never buys any of Amalthus's crap. Never buys it into
Driver
any of
though I
it.
may be, I am no fighter.
True. You're not in
Besides,
Smash Brothers.
I find the warrior monks here
I think he's
so
the most like
reliable.
Adam, even
They
though
get
he
the
isn't
job
directly
done.
related to him. Yeah, like another like subtle plot line that is in Xenoblade 2 that's important to his
Do you
character
know
development.
why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Like, hey, you don't need
Jin
to be related to a
was a friend of
hero
Torna
to
once.
become your own hero,
Loyalty and nostalgia.
right?
You can say.
Like, you don't need to.
Perhaps
You can become your own
Is
hero.
that really all there is to it?
It's not something that can be passed
You
down.
don't think so?
It's not something that can be inherited.
I don't know much about
If
what.
you want to be a
happened
hero,
while
you
I
have to be the
slept.
one to put the work in.
There are no written records either. All we
You need like the
have
One
is
Punch Man opening.
stories passed down.
Hero!
And you think that is insufficient?
I think that's the One Punch Man opening.
Is a murky
Could be
field.
wrong.
Only those present can truly know what took place.
I
But
think it
weren't
is.
you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
If Rex is related to Adam, then Zeke and Rex would be distant cousins, and I find that so cool.
I guess we'll find
You
out
know
if we
what?
go.
Especially with that one like cuts like hot to hot up in the watchtower in Gormont. I can see it. Let's head for a Goatius port. Can make it a leisurely walk. I guess why? It's been yonks. Good use of the word yonks. Is the One Punch Man opening. I only know that because of Jonathan Young. Since I last went home to Tantal. Excellent use of the word yonks. Need to add that to the repertoire. Any interest in ever playing the Yakuza games? I've seen a few of them. Like, I've seen the story for a couple of them. But I do kind of want to play them. Especially the new Judgment games. Those look really cool. Oh, by the way, since the cutscene's over, I can do the announcement now. You all ready for a little bit of an announcement? So you know, I've been doing a few God of War streams. I've been doing it on the PlayStation 4 Plus. Tomorrow, if everything goes if everything goes according to plan, the God of War streams, the God of War Ragnarok PS4 streams, will be over. They won't be happening anymore. But the God of War PS5 streams, oh, do you feel me? Do you know what I'm can you pick up what I'm putting down? Because a whole new world. Gonna take some Indoline presents for the folk you haven't seen in a while. Finally managed to actually get a PS5. If everything goes according to plan, I'll get it tomorrow. You got a PS5? Mm-hmm. If everything goes according to plan, I'll have the PS5 here tomorrow. Should be an easy setup. Because the way I have it set up right now is easier to swap the consoles. I'm not kidding. Because here's another announcement. Because we're doing another stream series. Because I got some unfinished business. Unfinished business in a game that I did for the channel a while ago. Because I never did its DLC. And the game had a PS5 upgrade. Final Fantasy VII Remake will return. Because we got the PS5 version with a new ending. And DLC story. We're diving in, people. We're diving in. As if my old man would want any of that. Come on, let's start walking to Goatius Port. Gonna grab a swig of Odifa along the way. Gonna have that stuff in Tantal, so this could be a last chance. I said, shut up already! You got a PS5? Nice. Upgrades, people. Upgrades what we like to see. Oh, exactly. We're gonna have a big new steps in the right direction for the channel coming up. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Because, don't forget, people, on the 13th of December, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake Crisis Core. We got the Crisis Core Remake coming out on the 13th. And I'm going to probably get it for the PS5. We'll be ready to go, people. We're going to be ready to freaking go. Expect a first impressions video for the PS5. Expect a controller review as well at some point. Oh, we got videos. We got content coming up on the channel. Oh, I'm excited, people. I'm excited. I can finally do the video I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to freaking do for ages. Comparing the Switch Pro controller, the Xbox Series controller, and the PS5 controller. We're going to finally be able to freaking make that video. Also, this one's a little bit of a ways off. But with the PS5 comes the upgrade of a certain other game.
It seems
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Between
60 FPS? Give me!
A summit? You mean about the recent pen shop?
Also, distant future. I hear Bloodborne's in 60 FPS on the PS5. I hear that.
Sort it all out.
Perhaps there are some
A lot's gonna open up for us. A lot. I'm excited. Get in!
Too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will.
Oh yeah, you can't acquiesce to the Praetor's will. Oh no, you can't. Can't do that. Mm-hmm.
Acquiescing?
Yes, exactly. It'll happen. It'll happen. Might do it after I beat God of War. The Horizon might replace God of War once we beat it.
Stop calling me.
That's the plan right now.
Kitty no mates.
Kitty no mates. What a bar.
This summit would explain why Morag is
Horizon series is so gonna be wanting to get into it. I started a little bit, but we'll probably just restart it for the channel. I'm excited.
Shared sovereignty.
I love Nia. She's so funny. Like the bands between Nia and Zeke are like undefeated.
Less would be sufficient to placate them.
Like every time they banter on the screen, I laugh. At least internally.
I can rule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure
another subversion of expectations. In every JRPG ever, the Empire are the villains. In this game, they're like shockingly not. And the Emperor's like a chill dude.
Courage, Your Majesty. That means a lot coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. is emergency. So Nera take liberty of drop by unannounced.
Seek, what do you mean? She's got a kid in the
You sound
fray.
really troubled, Chairman. So, what is this
And
emergency
that kid
you speak of?
already went through a freaking trauma with Xenoblade 3. If we assume Mio's her kid. I swear, nothing good happens with the Argentum Trade Guild. Like, they never on the screen like, hey, we found like an extra little bit of money here. You can like add it to your coffers for your adventure. Have a nice little time there, all to yourself. Just slide it over to you. No. Oh, we got a conspiracy to like kill everybody.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting.
Oh,
for
don't we
us.
have to do like the assassin plot right now? I think that's what has to happen first before we go to Tantal.
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know,
Oh, Vex
since we
gonna
came
miss
all this
her.
way together.
No pun
I
speak
guess
how
I
they
know
do
how
because
you
of
feel,
pirates in this
chum.
game.
Huh? Speak of the devil?
Do you fear death, Rex? Or that cold, dark abyss? I Nera. The Nopon Pirate Captain. Not gonna lie, I kind of want a DLC just for that. Like a pirate adventure with Nopons, I kind of want that. Like, desperately.
Everything.
I have a need.
Assassination attempt.
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for
Hell yeah,
business,
K
after
Coda.
all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why that little?
Yes.
I was wondering where it slunk off
MMORPG
to.
guild
What a
politics.
sneaky git.
It seems acting chairman Nera
Nera on the wall. How many times can I make this joke in one live stream?
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse,
You kind of are.
Bridget and I will do what we can.
Hey, if you guys don't help us, everyone important in this world will die, causing a
You
massive
wouldn't
war.
even think of dragging us
You
into
don't need to
this
come, though.
If you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no
Xenoblade 2
plotting.
Definitive Edition DLC, I'd love
to
that.
Acting
The
Chairman
Nopon piece? Oh, we need to make
Several
that.
giant weapons were being
We
built at the
need to
factory
make
where we
that.
saw him.
Giant crossover for all the Nopon of all the Xenoblade games of all time. Going on a pirate adventure to find the Nopon
it.
piece.
Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
Set as active quest. Okay, I don't read fan fiction. I would read the Nopon piece, though. Like, unironically. That sounds fun as hell. I like how everyone collectively hates Banner. Yeah, they treat him like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Like freaking... like Dr. Robotnik or something. Like, ah... No, you know how they treat Banner? Like the freaking Trix rabbit. You know, like those commercials for that cereal? Ah, stupid rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Stupid Banner. Money's for everyone else. The vivid memories I have of doing this freaking, like, upcoming little LA Noir deduction. Thanks! The stench was ripe on him. What are we many people do we need to talk to? Gotta talk to everybody in the freaking world here. Okay, let's go down here. Tora builds the ship of the crew. Riki manages everyone like he does with his kids. And Riku tweaks everyone's weapons. Okay, but who's the cook? Like, you gotta think it's like one of Riki's kids. Like from Future Connected. No, who am I thinking? Manana. Obviously it's Manana. And Tatsu's just the bait. No, he's the ingredient for Manana. Oh my god, we actually have like an entire pilot crew here with just Nopon. Hold on. New theory. All of the Xenoblade games, just an elaborate ruse to establish all the Nopon characters so that they can make the spin-off version of One Piece. Nopon Piece. Is that what the entire ulterior motive of Xenoblade has been this entire time? Have we literally just cracked the code? Because it kind of makes sense. I'm just saying. There's a few pieces of the puzzle here that I'm like, you know what? If you put them like this, they kind of fit. Like shockingly so. Yes, I knew it. Has to be. There's like no other explanation. Like not a doubt in my mind. We have the cook, we have the ingredients, we have the captain with Riku.
Data analysis indicates we have not been here before.
And also the engineer. Riki's the hero pawn, he's the protagonist. Tora's like heavy weapons expert. Like, imagine, Xenoblade 4, we get a map reader. Sounds like the Despicable Me with the minions, but Xeno with the Nopons. Oh god. No, that's like the... That's the... Oh god. What? I forget the name of the company that made Despicable Me. That company, Illumination, I think. Like, if they make an animated movie of Xenoblade, and like the protagonist will be voiced by Chris Pratt. That's what that is. That's like another like offshoot for the fairy. Like, I'm convinced, honestly. Like, honestly, that might be the video for tomorrow. It's like shocking the level of theories we come up with when I'm tied on the channel here. Like the 5-head takes we have had and the 1-head takes we've had. This is like a 6-head take, though. I think we nailed it. Honestly, not a doubt in my mind. Oh my god, we finally did it. Woo! We talked to, like, everybody on Indol. Like, every single person has been talked to. That's Thorben. Go back to God of War. Is his name Sniffy? Oh, I never realized that. We've gathered quite a bit of information now. Yeah, and plenty of it blatantly bogus. There's some rumors in there that did bug me a bit. Time to sort out the real dirt from the baseless suspicion. Ooh, detective time. First, we clear a basic premise. Who is targeting Summit of Nations? Is former Chairman Banner. Masterpon forget already? Poppy, why'd you gotta do my boy Tora like that? We're not that stupid! It's tradition for deducing to start by listing information everybody knows. Gets the brain flowing. Proper flow is for Rex to think carefully and provide answer, because it's a video game and we need him to do the inputs. Okay. On to the next basic premise then. Where is the summit to be held? The Ardanian Titan battleship. It's inside the Titan's battleship from Mordane. Riki is Luffy, Riku is Zoro, and Tora is Sanji. I hate how that works. I hate, from the bottom of my heart, how that fits like a glove. Wait, is Tora Sanji, or would that be Manana because she's the cook? Or do they both count as Sanji? It's like they have to like pair up. Like one trench coat for the both of them. Seems like Banner is planning on assassination, but what method do you think he might be using? You sunk my battleship. I think the method might be Rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. Yeah, the ship's totally secure from the outside, and only trustworthy people will be attending after all. I guess the only method that really leaves is tampering with the food. But when would the poison be added? And to what exactly? The main meal at the banquet. It's gotta be the meal at the banquet. I can hardly imagine the VIPs will be preparing their own food. I'd quite like to see Morag and Bridget try cooking for a banquet. This talk of food is making me hungry. It's too late for this. And someone was saying they'd seen lots of weird ingredients being carried inside, right? Carry on my wayward ingredient. There'll be dishes for you in the future. Or Tora can just make food with his tech. Fivehead. He makes an artificial blade to cook. Indeed they were. Suspicious big box carried inside too. What's in the box? Could the strong flavored ingredients be to hide the taste of the poison? This is really making me hungry all of a sudden. You're sharp, Rex. I bet that is exactly what they're for. The only question left is who will be carrying out the poisoning itself. Let's see now. The people of Indol. Full K-Kona. Let's go with the Turkin. Could it be those Turkin? The ones that girl was talking about? Banner used Turkin as minions before. Tora remembered from Artificial Blade Factory in Morna Dane. Can see how they might be more convenient for him than hiring professional assassins then. Yeah, but you think that Turkin know the first thing about cooking? Turns out they do. Don't judge a book by its cover. I don't know about that. Listen, I think they're just going around in circles here. If we know somebody's probably gonna poison the food, why don't we go check out the battleship ourselves and sink it? Like that one board game. Good point. Regardless of who's carrying it out, we should act fast if we're going to stop this plot. Everyone is basically against Turkins. You're not wrong. Like, there's some actual issues that need to be addressed here. Like, we need to come together and have an actual open dialogue for all these characters here. At least there's a little bit of a learning moment later on. That's settled. Then everybody go to Dining Hall of Ordania Battleship. We really need to think of this through a little bit more here. Like, there's other ways we can, like, tackle this. I don't know. Look up the cooking crew. They probably have a reputation. Go look up their credentials. I feel like that one step right there would save us a lot of heartache later on. Hold on, cookies. Are you selling cookies? I already own all of them. I want more than 30. I'm being bamboozled here. We're being absolutely bamboozled. Led astray and run amok and flat out deceived. Same thing happens in 3. Look, one of these days in Xenoblade, they're gonna need to have like a sit down and like have an actual open heart discussion about this. Okay, let's go to the kitchen and make myself even more hungry. Like, I'm legit getting really hungry now. Living normal lives. Yeah, they're just trying to live and everyone else is like out to get them.
What have we here?
I low-key feel worse for the Turkins than I do for any other character in Xenoblade Chronicles. This better be an event.
Stop everything! Hold it!
I feel so bad for them. They're acting so surprised. The food looks so good, too. Like, honestly, at this point, I don't even care if it's poison. I'd still eat it. Looks that good.
We're past talking. Quick, grab them.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have warned somebody else to have the food tested. Oh yeah, here's a thing of 3. Iva, get out of here. Here we go. Here we go. I need a heal. I'm being bamboozled here. Come on, there we go. Okay, 1 down. Another one. Another one. Come on, up in the air. Bring it down all over them. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Photon Edge. Beautiful. Looks like we brought those turkin to Popeyes. Haha, got him. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Please wait.
Papoonin, what are you doing here?
Papoonin?
Silly question.
Papoonin? What are you doing here?
Chefs, fire dragons.
World famous?
World famous.
Gourmet chefs.
Yeah, you messed up, crew. You messed up.
Moradin, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit.
Messed that right up. Again, the food looks good. We can still eat it.
So you mean...
These guys are...
Just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up.
The chefs.
Then this food is actually
Delicious looking, yes. Is that bone marrow? That looks delicious. Here's a Food Wars moment. Did he just go delicious? Hold on. I needed that for a thumbnail.
Very expensive food now go to waste.
Like, legit, that might be the next Xenoblade 2 thumbnail. Z's VA did such a good job. He's an S-tier VA. S-tier.
I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spent on this.
The food's still fine. Like, that's fine. You gotta, like, sweep away the turkin a little bit.
From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh god, acid reflux. Hold on.
Explosion in the hangar!
Yeah, thanks. I picked that one up.
When everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
All of Twitter when Taylor Swift released a new album.
Hey, wait! Hey, no running away! Compensation!
I demand compensation! Poor Papoonin. Okay, hold on. I need to fix something. We need to be in the options menu for this one. I love how distracted Zeke got from the food. Honestly, mood. Okay, let's do this fight and then we'll probably end the stream. It's getting really late and now I'm getting really hungry. Oh no! What's with the giant G on her forehead?
Some underhanded Ardadian trick.
I'm telling you, this is the most, like... You know what this reminds me of? You ever watch, like, the Chibi anime series for Naruto with, like, starring Rock Lee? Like, Rock Lee and his ninja pals? Like, this is the most Orochimaru, plot ever from that. I could have also just said Team Rocket, but everyone says that. Also, unironically, that anime is hilarious. Like, the Rock Lee and his ninja pals, every joke lands for me. I don't know what it is. Like, everything makes me belly laugh. Okay, Banner's VA needs to teach me how to roll R's. Like, expert. Another bot to ban. Deleted. Hit him with Mjolnir. Boom. Yes, Poppy. Wave your arm up in the air like that.
Tora feel much greater power than before. Especially
Actually, from mark on forehead.
Turns out you put the G there,
What's going on?
and it makes everything more powerful.
What's that?
Banner's VA passed away? Oh, rip. I didn't know that. Oh, that sucks.
Come on, Banner. Cut the
Rest in
bastard
peace,
talking
yeah,
like
rest in
sack you've
peace.
lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Banner simply kill everyone, then nobody blasts.
Logic 100.
Banner is assured.
You know, we can't let you do that.
You know.
You think you handle the power of upgraded Giga Rosa? Things go very different this time.
Okay, relax, Banner. You're about to get obliterated. Watch this. About to be the easiest dub of my life. 42! There we go, toppled. Up in the air. Here we go. We're moving places, people. We're moving places. Nothing's gonna break my stride. Nothing's gonna slow me down. Up in the air. Couple of rolling smashes for the lads. Oh, break again? I'll knock you down. No, the freaking missile mechanic. Where is it? Hold this. Hold the fattest L of your life. Boomed them. Absolutely boomed them. The amount of times it took me to, like, learn that fight on my New Game Plus playthrough when I first did Bring of Chaos, because I didn't know the missile mechanic. We just skipped it entirely. Just chain toppled them. And absolutely obliterated them. Oh, that felt good. That was cathartic for me.
How? Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty meddling kids.
Yeah, they're definitely Team Rocket.
This ends here, Banner. You are under arrest.
You're gonna have to go run on a wheel for an extended period of time, like in Xenoblade 1.
Your sentence will be harsh.
No parts in this game don't play around. They really don't.
Genius Banner meets an inglorious end before my very eyes.
Bomb himself with everyone else. Yeah, you go from like Riki and like the Red Pollen Orb scandal of Xenoblade 1 to this.
Banner is not kind of man to go down like this.
I got an overly large button.
If I go down, I take you with me.
Watch out! Igion! As you wish.
Oh, this scene. Okay, I get what he was trying to do. I do also agree that this scene could have been handled a little bit better. Just because, like, I understand how some people say this, him dying here feels forced.
Protect us?
I get what he was trying to do, though. Like, he was trying to go for the button to prevent the explosion.
Majesty.
Niall was too naive. Yeah, the dude did not do leg day. That was his undoing. Poor Morvek right here, though. The emotional whiplash he's going to experience soon. Aegeon, no! Aegeon, everyone else says you're a bad character. I mean, balance-wise. I always used you, though.
Please wake up.
A water chrome katana user. No. Morvek's VA here. Oof.
Morag.
Oof. The emotion.
Dromark.
Yes?
This scene, though, with Nia.
The others.
Oh. It makes up for anything that just happened, in my opinion. So good. Nia revealing her, like, powers here.
My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry.
Yes, my lady. There are more of them.
Where?
Nice distraction.
This way.
This way.
The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum.
Follow the kitty. Alright, we're gonna go beat their ass. I forgot how much constant death there was in this game. Yeah. Like, you get the, like, you know, I would say Chapter 5, but we had Vandam. Oh, yeah, they also killed Rex in, like, the first chapter, but you got brought back because of Pyra. Hayes already died, and now Niall. Oh, Niall for, like, 5 seconds. But, yeah. Honestly, I don't feel like this takes away from the emotion of the previous scene. Like, it builds off of Morag's relationship with her brother. And, like, puts that story to the forefront. And what we get following this, with the further relationship between Morag and her brother here, Niall, I feel like it's worth it. Because that story is really good. I'm glad it's told. I like how we see Nia's, like, blade model here. Hey, Earth to Nia. Can you, like, become a blade for me in-game now, please?
What do you mean, imagined it?
What do you mean, imagined it?
You got us all in a proper tizzy.
A proper tizzy.
My apologies.
The scene made me so hyped. It's so good. How it reveals there's more to be uncovered with Nia. Oh, poor Morag.
Huh?
Waving her arm more than Poppy does.
You guys!
I absolutely love Blade Nia's form. It's so cool. It really is.
Can it be?
Like, the glow up. I feel like I died, went to hell, and came back again. Aww.
I apologize for making you worry.
But I really did die there for a minute.
Majesty.
You got like some kind of superpower, Nia.
It's a miracle.
When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost.
I was gonna say, hey, Aegean, do you know where...
You
Oh.
call yourselves soldiers.
Because the funny thing is, though, like, when you really do think about it, someone did die here. Aegean. He loses all of his memories now.
Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
I think Morag realizes there's something a little bit deeper there. But she's just thankful.
Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to...
2 million G should suffice.
Oh, don't sweat it.
Nia and Morag's dynamic is so underrated. They all are. Like, every character has a good dynamic with everyone else, pretty much. It's one of the big strengths of Xenoblade 2. It's not like one party with a bunch of, like, smaller individual relationships happening inside it. It's like a whole bunch of characters interacting with everyone else. And the heart-to-hearts help this so much.
You shouldn't be up.
Oh my god, this scene. Yes.
It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
One day, it's been like 2 minutes. Time skips
Half a day
her.
off and look at all this paperwork.
Fuck that.
I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
I'd make a stamp with my name on it, just like stamp everything. Nope, 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 nope.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire. Guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches
There we
Kanto.
go.
Guard the Aegis.
Mithra's got a bodyguard.
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Who? Oh yeah.
Forgive me,
Amalthus.
Your Majesty.
I got very
can't
confused there for a second.
Just think
Bear
about
with
what
me. I'm
happened yesterday.
sleepy and hungry.
It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes.
Make fun of each
It's
other,
clear
but
that
mostly,
the
yeah, the
Aegis,
closest to found family.
or
It's, yeah,
rather,
like, exactly.
that boy has
I'll
made
expand
a
on
great
it in a minute.
impression on you.
That's not. I am your special inquisitor.
I
Ensuring Your
love
Majesty's
Niall as a
safety
character
is
just
my
for this
only
one
concern.
cutscene alone. Like,
To
the
abandon
speech
that
he's
duty
about to
and go
give.
traveling.
Like, right now. It's so good. Like, they do such a good job of being able to introduce characters and make you
Yes.
care about them
A
instantly.
driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
Oof.
The world is changing, Morag. I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util and Gormott.
What?
It's a good lake.
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too.
Again, with good dynamics. I love the dynamic between these two.
Majesty.
He genuinely cares about her and her happiness.
The whole of Allrest could be like that again. Wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andrig.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough.
Mm-hmm. Spread your wings.
Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty.
She has always been chained to the throne.
Very well then. I hereby accept the task
Go
you
spread
have
your
assigned
wings,
to me.
Morag Ladair.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
It's like what I was saying earlier, or like previous streams and videos. You don't need a complex backstory. You don't need a complex character arc to make a character relatable, understandable, and interesting and engaging. Simple motivation, good characterization, good dialogue, good writing. That can carry you.
So that's
that can be
how it
more
is.
than
It
enough.
seems our paths continue to
Like
entwine.
Morag Ladair is an
That's
amazing
awesome
character to me,
news.
but she
To be
doesn't have a
honest,
lot of like
I was really
complex
hoping there was some
backstory or
way you
anything
could
like that.
Stick around. I was just
She's
thinking about
just a
staying myself.
great addition to have in
Saved
the
you
story.
trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch.
She simply just wants to
Morag.
go and experience new things because she's been tied down and tied up with her imperial duties for so long. And again, this is one of the things, I think I made a video about this a long time ago. I planned to, I never got around to it. I'm going to. The motivations for all the characters in Xenoblade 2.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner,
They're very simple and they're connected. Save the world. The world is dying. You gotta band together, these people from all these different backgrounds, band together, find Elysium. Very simple goal, but it drives everyone.
Which limits the pool of compatible.
You don't need to have their own selfish desires to do it,
so to
or anything
collect
like
large
that.
numbers of drivers, the cleansing
They're
in
bound by a
lies
common
within the
interest,
city.
and that's one of the things that makes them so engaging
much
to
I'm
me.
willing to
That makes the story feel so
The real
unique to me.
Is the fact that the Aegis has
Is the
awakened.
way they're motivated, the reasons they're
This is no
motivated.
time to be squabbling
Oh,
over
yeah, sure. She wants to experience
If we
new things. She
misread the
wants to be with the
situation even
Aegis
a
and see
little,
what that is. See if a
lie
new
itself
hero
will be
can
sent
be
to the
born with
clouds
Vex
these
as our
days.
driver. At the
Emperor
same
Lord
time, the
must
world is
surely
dying.
think he was
Gormott
in
is
vain.
not going to last
That's why he
for
sent
the
his
Empire.
precious Morag to
Mort
shepherd
Ardain
them
is
along.
not going to last forever.
And now we find ourselves.
They
at
need to
bare
find a way to save the world.
could have
So that's
predicted such
a
an act of
logical,
selflessness?
valid reason for the Empire to be
Was it just the passion of
invested
youth?
in Rex's journey
was it-
and to root for him. Like, to
knowledge,
put all their eggs in his basket.
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation.
But it's an unselfish goal for pretty much all the main characters in the main party. And they all interact with one another, and they have good chemistry with everyone. They're just a fun group of characters that I have a story with. Both Hugo and Niall are not important characters, yet they are so strong. They really are. Like, it's one of the things that Xenoblade does so well, where you don't need a very complex, detailed, and lengthy character arc for these characters. You really don't, to make them compelling and memorable. You just need to understand motivation, understand dialogue, and how to write it, how to make them interact with one another in a compelling format, how to do motivation. You nail that, you can do so much with character design, where you don't need to feel like you have to do an entire character arc for these characters to make the player care about them. You really don't need to do that if you just know how to write dialogue, do good pacing for the story, and have excellent character interactions, and do scenes like that between Niall and Morag that gives you all the motivation you need. Shulk remakes the world, Rex saves the world, and Noah ends the world of Ionios. Yep. That's Xenoblade in a nutshell. And that for me will be it for me for the day. I'm going to call the stream there for the day. Been a long stream and a good stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. I did too. I enjoyed it a lot. We got a lot done today. We beat Chapter 5. We got it through a good chunk of Chapter 6. Next time, we go to Tantal, people. And things are going to get a little bit chilly in here. Good night to you, Super Mario. Thank you for tuning in. As long as you have, appreciate you. Thank you, Potato Farmer, for joining in the stream and for checking as long as you have. Thank you, Fernando Lopez, for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Connor, for joining earlier today. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day. If you liked the video and you liked this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and help support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. See you next stream. See you all next stream as well. Stay safe out there, everybody. We go to Potato Farmer's favorite Titan next stream. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.